Yo, so security contracts can be a really easy way to make some money, especially when they're paying out double money. And in this video, we're going to be going over how you can make money fast with security contracts in GTA Online. Alright, first things first, you're going to need to own an agency. You can find them on Dynasty 8 Executive, and I'm going to recommend the one in Little Seoul. Not only is this the cheapest one, coming out at a little over $2 million, but it's also in a pretty good spot, being right down the street from the Maze Bank and Arcadia CEO offices. Highly recommend getting this one over any other location, but that's just me. Now, once you do own an agency, you're going to want to walk into your agency's office and log into your computer. Once you're logged in, come on over to where it says security contracts. Now there's going to be 3 different security contracts shown at a time for you to start up, but these vary. There's actually a total of 6 different contracts that you can do, but there's only 3 shown at a time, so yeah. Anyway, as you'll see, the prices are always going to vary for these security contracts, and that has to do with its set difficulty shown for each one. Guys, from my experience, there isn't really much of a difference between these 3 difficulty levels, so I just focus on doing whichever one pays out the most. Anyway, moving on to the payout system, if the difficulty is set at professional, you're going to make anywhere from around $31,000 to $42,000. If the difficulty is set at specialist, you're going to make anywhere from around $44,000 to $56,000, and if the difficulty is set at Specialist Plus, you're going to make anywhere from around $60,000 to $70,000. Now, at the time of making this video, security contracts are actually paying out double money, and when that's the case, the payout is of course going to be doubled from what I just told you. If you guys want to know when these go on double money, you'll definitely want to make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because every Thursday, Rockstar drops a weekly update where certain jobs pay out double money or even triple money, and I make a video every week to cover just that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and explain how to complete these security contracts. Now, most of these can be done in about 5 minutes, with the exception of one, and that is why I'm going to highly recommend for you guys to not do asset protection. While asset protection is really easy and straightforward, this one just takes a little too long. Basically, you're given 10 minutes to come over to a location and protect 10 assets, and there's going to be a ton of enemies spawning in that you've got to take out, otherwise they're going to go ahead and destroy those assets. Again, not a difficult task at all, but you're forced to stay in this one for 10 minutes, while the other ones can be completed much faster than that, so yeah, even if it's paying the most out of the 3 available to you, just skip it, trust me. The second one is rescue operation, and for this one, I'm going to recommend using a helicopter. Something like the Buzzard or the Sparrow should be fine. Now all you have to do is go over to where it sends you on the map and look for a client. Once you're closer to the area, it won't tell you exactly where they are, but it'll show you the area in which they're in. So that's why you want a helicopter, so you can just take a look from the sky and easily find out where they are. Just be ready to take out some guards though, because there's going to be a couple surrounding the client. Once they're all taken out, the client is going to follow you back to your vehicle. Just don't get too far from them, because otherwise you're going to have to go back over to them. Now just watch out for more enemies to spawn in, because they definitely will, and get back in your vehicle and wait for the client to hop in as well. Once they're in, you just got to take them to a safe house that'll be highlighted on your map, and that's it. Super easy. For the third security contract, we have vehicle recovery. Now this one is super easy as well, as long as it doesn't send you to Humane Labs. If it does, trust me, just join a new lobby and do another security contract. But if it doesn't send you to Humane Labs, it's going to send you over to a garage somewhere on your map. And once you're inside of that garage, there's going to be a whole bunch of dudes you got to take out. But once they're all taken out, just look for the vehicle it wants you to find. Now once you do find it, instead of getting in the car right away, go look for the button to unlock the door. Now you can get in the car and leave. If you get in the car first, you'll have another wave of enemies spawn in, so that saves you some time right there. But anyway, just drive it back to your agency and you're done. For the fourth security contract, we have gang termination. This one is super straightforward. You just need to head over to a location and take out some gang leaders, and there's going to be a whole lot of enemies shooting at you, so something like the armored Kuruma is going to help you out tremendously. But yeah, just try to make your way through all the gang members and focus on taking out all the gang leaders. Once they're all taken out, just leave the area and you're done with that one. For the fifth security contract, we have Liquidize Assets. In this one, it's going to have you follow someone to a location. Now the game's going to tell you to keep a distance so they don't see you, but I'm going to tell you to do the complete opposite. Shoot a rocket at them if you're in a weaponized vehicle like the Oppressor Mark II, for example, or just stay near them and they'll realize that you're there. By detecting you, they're going to drive much faster to the location as opposed to taking their sweet ass time. Buddy, ain't no one got time for you to be stopping at a red light. This is GTA, come on now. Anyway, once you get to the location, they're going to run inside of a building and you want to go ahead and follow them in. Just take out the dudes in there and destroy whatever it tells you to destroy. Now once you've done all that, go ahead and place satchel charges in the white area shown, then just get the hell out of there. After about 30 seconds, those satchel charges are going to go off and you're going to get a wanted level. Just lose that wanted level and you'll be done with this one. Now for the final security contract, and my personal favorite, we have recover valuables. For this one, you're going to have to either go over to Tequila La or the shoe store, and once you're inside, you want to look around for a safe. If you're inside a Tequila La, it'll either be in the first room you see upon walking in, or it'll be down in the basement. And if you're in the shoe store, it's going to be on this same wall right here, but either on the left side or on the right side. Pretty simple for this one. There's going to be a ton of guards inside, but just like the other security contracts, they really aren't that difficult, honestly. Anyway, once you take them out and find that safe, it's going to have you look around for a yellow sticky note with the safe code on it, and there's a couple of spots you can find it in. If you're inside of Tequila La, it'll either be behind the bar on the counter, on a table to the right side of the stage, or on the left side of the stage by the speaker there. And if you're at the shoe store, it's going to be either in one of the booths, over at the bar, or on the side of the stage. Once you have that, just go back to the safe and press right on your D-pad. And once it's open, press right on your D-pad one last time to get the valuables out. From here, you just want to make it out of there and head back to the agency, and that's it. Now, 2 important things to finish off on is that 1, these security contracts have a 5-minute cooldown after completing one, so just keep that in mind. And then 2, there's actually a safe inside of your agency in case you didn't know. And you can make up to $20,000 from the safe every in-game day, which is about 48 minutes in real life time. But in order to make that much every day from it, you'll need to complete 201 security contracts first. Yeah, I know, that's a whole lot of grinding, I'm well aware. Shit took me days, and a lot of you guys are probably not down for that. But if you are, basically the way it works is that for every 5 security contracts that you do, $500 is added to your safe's income. So basically $100 for every contract, and 200 contracts times $100 for each one gives you $20,000. Plus one more contract, cause yeah, I don't know. But overall, security contracts are definitely an easy way to make some money, especially when they're on double money. Now, while you're out grinding the security contracts, you're gonna wanna have a passive business making you even more money in the background. The Asset Lab is one of the easiest business to manage, and it can make you an extra $500,000 every 3 to 4 hours. If that sounds interesting, you'll definitely wanna click on the video on screen right now.